What's up, guys? It's your boy Paul. I'm back with you. This is Rideout Reviews, and today we are watching A Few Good Men. This is what you guys wanted to watch as we go through some law or courtroom dramas. Yeah, I'm excited because I've heard from a ton of people that this is one of the best movies that they've ever seen that is a courtroom drama, if not the best movie. So that means it's good. And I know a few things. Actually, literally, I just know one thing is you can't handle the truth. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. I know that part, but I can't remember who says it. I don't know who says it, but I know that's in it. But a guy told me, he said, that ain't even the best part. So the part that is most quoted and said and heard is not even the best part of the movie? I mean, I'm excited because this movie was just so touted as one of the best movies, and it got overwhelming with most votes. So I'm excited for it, dude. I'm ready to watch it. It's like, I guess it's a classic, man, that I haven't seen. So let's check it out, man. Full reactions at my Patreon, man. So go and check it out there if you want to see the whole deal. And if not, man, glad you're here. Glad you're watching. Glad you're checking it out. Hope you get a thumbs up. Hope you subscribe if it's your first time here. If not, check out some more stuff, man. Then make your decision. And then share if you like, whoa, my buddy would think this dude funny, crazy, something else, or just whatever. Then share, man. All right, guys, let's jump into the movie. Guantanamo Bay, huh? Cuba. Yeah, everybody heard about this. It's probably about what do you call it? Torturing soldiers, Iraqis or something. Cause that's what the whole Guantanamo Bay thing was about. I've heard it's terrorists, man. I don't know if Iraqis, terrorists. Golly, they started out with a doggone bang. They daggone duct tape dude's hands and mouth.
I was thinking it sounded an awful lot like a code red.
Christ.
Familiarity with the inner workings of the military.
That dude died.
In short, Captain, I'd like to suggest that I be the one that it be me who is assigned to represent them myself.
Commander Galloway, why don't you get yourself a cup of coffee?
Thank you, sir. I'm fine.
Commander, I'd like you to leave the room so we can talk about you behind your back.
Certainly, sir.
I request that I be myself, the one whom should be myself, the one.
Sir, I think there might be more involved than that.
Don't worry about it. I promise you, Division will sign the right man for the job.
All right, let's go. Let's get to.
That's the man right there.
See, misdemeanor, 15 days restricted duty.
I don't know why I'm agreeing to this.
You have wisdom beyond your years.
I got the old boy got that thing, man. Got them words for you. He out there hitting balls, making negotiations.
You're the attorney division assigned?
I'm lead counsel to Sam Weinberg.
I have no responsibilities here.
Yeah, because he didn't say co-counsel. He said, this is this dude.
People we'll be seeing down there is the barracks CEO, Colonel Nathan Jessup. I assume you've heard of him.
Who hasn't?
Expect to be appointed director of operations.
Really?
These are the letters that Santiago wrote in his 8 months at Gitmo.
That's Guantanamo Bay.
I knew that.
He wrote to the Fleet Commander, HQ Atlantic, to the Commandant of the Marine Corps,
Security council guy?
Colonel Jessup.
12 years.
I'm sorry?
I'll get them to drop the conspiracy and conduct unbecoming. 12 years.
You haven't talked to a witness or looked at a piece of paper.
Pretty impressive, huh?
You're gonna have to go deeper than that.
What the fuck is going on in Bravo Company, Matthew?
Sir, my methods of leadership.
Don't interrupt me, Lieutenant. I'm still your superior officer.
And I'm yours, Matthew. Santiago doesn't make 4646 on his next proficiency and conduct report, I'm going to blame you. I'm going to kill you.
Golly.
I think that's a mistake, Colonel.
Matthew, I think I will have that word in private with you now. I believe that taking a Marine who is not quite up to the job and shipping him off to another assignment puts lives in danger.
Dang. I mean, he seems like he's right, but I don't know. It sounds like he was talking to dude in some kind of codex, some kind of code way.
But I don't think you're fit to handle the defense.
You don't even know me. Ordinarily, it takes someone hours to discover I'm not fit to handle a defense.
Oh, my God.
Oh, come on. That was damn funny.
It was kind of funny, dude. Oh, man. But she take her job serious, man.
I was assigned by division, remember? Somebody over there thinks I'm a pretty good lawyer, so...
You know what a code red is? What a pity.
That's what I'm trying. She said that earlier. What's a code red? That got him thinking too now. Like, what? Code red? Now I gotta go up there and talk to these folks. Something serious, I bet you.
Sir, code red is a disciplinary engagement. Marine falls out of line. It's up to the men in his unit to get him back on track.
Was the attack on Santiago code red?
Yes, sir.
We saw blood dripping down his mouth, and we pulled the tape off, and there was blood all down his face, sir.
Santiago's letter to the NIS said you fired illegally.
Is that a question? Is that a question?
To train him, sir, to respect the code. Unit, Corps, God, Country.
I beg your pardon?
Unit, Corps,
Unit,
God,
Corps,
country.
God, Country.
That ain't country, it's over God. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Unit, Corps, God. It should be Unit, Corps, Country, God? Oh my goodness. Dude, what in the world? Are you serious?
And you want me to go to the prosecutor with Unit, Corps, God, Country?
That's our code, sir.
It's your code.
Oh my goodness.
What about code reds?
Platoon Commander Lieutenant Jonathan Kendrick held a meeting with the men and specifically told them not to touch Santiago.
He got a deal now because he told him that, so that way he could back off.
Commander?
You can call me Joanne.
Joanne.
Or Joe.
Joe, if you ever speak to a client of mine again without my permission, I have you disbarred. Friends?
She changed up her whole script. And she can't get that brother off the case. So she's like, call me Joe, or Jen or Joe, whatever her name was. Trying to get close to him.
Danny, take the 12 years. It's a gift.
You don't believe their story, do you? You think they ought to go to jail for the rest of their lives?
I believe every word of their story, and I think they ought to go to jail for the rest of their lives.
Oh. Dang.
He said the platoon commander, Lieutenant Jonathan Kendrick, had a meeting with the men and specifically told them not to touch Santiago. I never mentioned Kendrick. I don't even know who he is.
Yeah, he already know, man. I mean, they start giving out information that you don't need. You know they trying to hide something. He gave him straight up information that he didn't even need. He didn't even ask. He just asked him one question. Code red. And that was a code red for him. Lights flashing, man. That's why I guess I say, what was it? Kiefer Sutherland and Jack Nicholson, when they talking together, like, what did he mean?
We'll be riding pretty close to the fence line. The Cubans see an officer wearing white. They think it might be someone they want to take a shot at.
Oh, man, dude. They say, it's hot, wear your whites.
Folks down there said a little black girl couldn't go to an all-white school. Lionel Caffey said, well, we'll just see about that. How the hell is your dad, Danny?
He passed away 7 years ago, sir.
That sucks.
Don't I feel like the fucking asshole?
Not at all, sir.
Dang. Hey, his dad did a good job, bro, for sure. Good job.
To seek retribution, Private Santiago is not to be harmed in any way.
What time is that meeting?
1600.
It's 4 o'clock.
Because he said, oh, 600, is that in the morning? A military time, man. Come on, brother. Come on, Cruz. My brother died from their actions. Oh, my gosh. That's blood everywhere. And it was poison on a rag, turpentine, or they put the rag in the kid's mouth and he died.
Commander, I believe in God and his son, Jesus Christ. And because I do, I can say this. Private Santiago is dead, and that is a tragedy. And God was watching.
Oh my goodness. Dang. Our brother is on some weird.
Santiago was set to be transferred.
On the first available flight to the States. 0600 the next morning.
That gone. So now he lying. They tangling stuff up.
Do Code Red still happen on this base?
Joe, the Colonel doesn't need to answer that.
You want to ask me about Code Reds on the record? I tell you I discourage the practice in accordance with the commander's directive. Off the record, I tell you it is an invaluable part of close infantry training. You want to investigate me, roll the dice, and take your chances. Don't think for 1 second that you can come down here and make me nervous.
Ho ho!
Of course, you can have a copy of the transfer order for the file, Danny. I'm here to help in any way I can.
See, Danny's a smart guy.
You have to ask me nicely, but I don't want money and I don't want medals. What I do want, now extend me some fucking courtesy.
Daggum. Oh my gosh.
Colonel Jessup, if it's not too much trouble, I'd like a copy of the transfer order. Sir.
No problem.
Dude, this brother here, he got a, what is that? Issue, man. What is that? Narcissism? Is that what that's called? That brother, man. The other one, he gonna his other commanding officers gonna turn to the XO. He may help, but doggone, dude, he's something else. And I think that dude is a bit smart. And she's just like a bulldozer. She's just trying to go through and knock folks out. He's probably got a little more cunning. I feel like he's trying to look for the thing and knows about it. But she bulldogging it.
I'm Loudon Downey's attorney. Don't worry, I'm not going to make a motion for separation. You're still lead counsel.
Splendid.
I think Kendrick ordered the Code Red, and so do you.
Let's go.
Golly, dude. You know now.
You heard what I said. Did Lieutenant Kendrick order you guys to give Santiago a Code Red?
Yes, sir.
You mind telling me why the hell you never mentioned this before?
Never asked.
You didn't ask us, sir.
Jack! They were given an order.
See, Danny is an awfully talented lawyer, and he's not about to see his clients go to jail for life when he knows they could be home in 6 months.
No, dude, 6 months. They're gonna sacrifice these guys on the altar of trying to reach some other dudes, man. Because that is what's gonna happen.
I'm afraid we can't do that, sir. We did nothing wrong, sir. We did our job, and if that has consequences, then I'll accept them.
Oh, never mind. They ain't sacrificing.
I believe I did my job, and I will not dishonor myself, my unit, or the Corps so that I can go home in 6 months!
Dang. That right there. Boy. That is some conviction, man. That's some conviction.
Do you really think that's the same as 2 teenage Marines executing a routine order they never believed would result in harm? These guys aren't the Nazis.
They did it on purpose.
Do you believe they have a case?
It doesn't matter what I believe. It only matters what I can prove. So please, don't tell me what I know and don't know. I know the law.
He doesn't want to lose. It's not what I know, it's what I prove. He knows they have a case. The truth, and they shouldn't be guilty. But...
And you're going to spend the better part of a year going blind on paperwork because a 90-year-old man misread the Delaware Insurance Code.
But he's got innocent guys. He's got innocent guys.
Why does a lieutenant junior grade with 9 months experience assign a murder case? Would it be so that it never sees the inside of a courtroom? The only thing I have to eat is Yoo-hoo and Cocoa Puffs, so if you want anything else, bring it with you.
Hey. Oh. Because he is a smart cat. So smart, man. He knows what to do and how to do it. Boy, this is going down. This is about to go down.
She said if Markinson doesn't want to be found, we're not going to find him. She said I could be Markinson and you wouldn't.
Oh my gosh. They'd be like, am I Markinson?
Doesn't matter what they knew. Any decent human being would have refused.
You're not permitted to question orders.
Then what's the secret?
Yeah, that's why he says that they should go to jail for the rest of their life. And he knows they're telling the truth. And that's why he was talking about Nazis.
I don't know what made Santiago die. I don't want to know. I just want to be able to show it could have been something other than poison.
Dude, those guys are smart. It's amazing.
Don't flinch in front of the court members. Something doesn't go our way. Don't hang your head. Don't shift in your seat.
Don't look over anxious.
Or that perfume in court wrecks my concentration.
Oh.
Really?
Got him. That's funny.
We're ready.
Better believe it. We're gonna get creamed.
Hey, but half the team, the confidence is in the team. He may not believe it himself, but he acting like it, right? So now everybody around him feels confident. He practiced what he preaches. What he say? Don't hang your head if something happens wrong. Don't get all anxious when something happens, you know. Stay focused. It's a poker face, man.
Your Aunt Jenny?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I was expecting someone over.
So was I.
Last chance, I'll flip you for it.
There you go, and it's him. That means them boys, man. They youngsters, man.
Is the government prepared to make an opening statement?
The facts of the case are these. On midnight of September 6th, the accused entered the barracks room of their...
They went to a podium, like a real daggum thing.
He's going to try a little misdirection. He's going to astonish you with stories of rituals and dazzle you with official-sounding terms like code.
He's out sluncing his chair, chilling.
He's been charged with a number of crimes. Why wasn't he charged with firing at the enemy without cause?
There wasn't enough evidence to support such a charge.
McGuire, I don't understand what you mean when you say there wasn't enough evidence to support such a charge. You had William Santiago's letter.
I never had the chance to interview him, so I don't know what he saw.
And now we'll never know. Will we, Mr. McGuire?
Dang. That was not a good... That was not a good thing. I like Cousin Benny, man, when he was like, say the wrong thing.
Were you present at a meeting that Lieutenant Kendrick held on the afternoon of September 6th with the members of the 2nd Platoon?
Hey, Cuba Gooding Jr.
What was the order?
Sir, he said Santiago wasn't to be touched.
Testify substantially as Corporal Hammaker did, if the government is willing to concede that none of them were in Dawson and Downey's room.
He's like, okay, yeah, we'll say. If everybody was here, everybody says it happened, and everybody said they weren't in the room too.
Then he meets with Jessup, and at 5 o'clock he says it was poison.
I was afraid I wouldn't be able to use a liar, pants on fire defense. We can't prove coercion.
Oh, like dang, a lie, pants on fire. His pants on fire? His pants on fire? That's funny.
Now, you're aware that the lab report and the coroner's report show no traces of poison.
The nature of the acidosis is the compelling factor in this issue.
The nature of the acidosis.
Coronary disorder or cerebral disorder, the process would be more rapid.
Chest pains?
Yes.
Shortness of breath?
Yes.
That's what he
Fatigue?
had.
Of course.
That's what because he kept falling out, passing out. He had a disease.
Because Lord knows if you put a man with a serious coronary condition on duty with a clean bill of health and that man died from a heart-related incident, you'd have a lot to answer for, wouldn't you, Doctor?
Oh. Daggone. He right, though, man.
Move to reconsider.
Your objection is noted. The witness is an expert, and the court will hear his opinion.
Not what I needed to hear. I know. She just messing it up.
Why do you hate them so much?
They beat up on a weakling. That's all they did. All right? The rest of this is just smoke-filled coffeehouse crap. They tortured and tormented a weaker kid. They didn't like him, so they killed him. And why? Because he couldn't run very fast.
Why do you like them so much?
Because they stand on a wall. And they say nothing's gonna hurt you tonight. Not on my watch.
Yeah, she jacked up, though. So stupid, man. Sometimes we just be getting so emotional about things. We don't let the facts come into play. Emotions start to overrule us. That's what happened, man. But it's over with. You can't do anything about it. You just gotta move on. That's life.
I mean, let's pretend for a minute that it would actually matter to this court that the guys were given an order. I can't prove it ever happened. Today, all we have is a testimony of two people accused
of murder.
We'll find Markinson.
Took turns punching him in the arm for 5 minutes. And then they poured glue on my hands. And it worked, too, because I ain't never dropped my weapon since.
Not bad. Dang. At least it good punching arms.
Is there no book, no manual or pamphlet, no set of orders or regulations that lets me know that as a Marine, one of my duties is to perform code reds?
No, sir.
No book.
No book, sir.
Corporal, would you turn to the page in this book that says where the mess hall is, please?
That's not
Got
in the
him.
book, sir.
Got it.
No, sir. 3 squares a day, sir.
I don't understand.
Oh, my God.
How did you know where the mess hall was if it's not in this book?
Dang, man. He got him, man. He like it, too. He's got a little crack in his smile. He said, what a mess hall at in this book. Are you telling me you had ate it all since you've been there? Well, if it ain't in the book, how you know where it's at? That's smart.
Walked into that one.
He finna receive a cold red. Oh, that's homeboy. Dang. He might get something.
He was never going to be transferred off that base. I signed him the morning you arrived in Cuba, 5 days after Santiago died.
Sam, when a flight takes off, there's got to be some kind of record kept, right?
Yeah, you need the tower chief's log from Gitmo.
Get it.
Dang, so he gonna turn state. I knew that, though, man. We sitting at that seat, he's looking at him. I knew he was gonna turn state already.
If you accuse Kendrick or Jessup of any crime without proper evidence, you're going to be subject to a court-martial for professional misconduct. I'm not saying this to intimidate you. I'm being your lawyer here.
Oh, thanks, Jack. And I want to tell you that I think the whole fucking bunch of you are certifiably insane. This code of honor of yours makes me want to beat the shit out of somebody.
I'm your friend, and I'm telling you, I don't think your clients belong in jail, but I don't get to make that decision.
Dang. He said he want to beat the crap out of somebody.
You got bullied into that courtroom, Danny. By everyone. By Dawson, the memory of a dead lawyer.
That's his dad.
You're a lousy fucking softball player, Jack!
Did you report Private Bell to the proper authorities?
I have 2 books at my bedside, Lieutenant. The Marine Corps Code of Conduct and the King James Bible. The only proper authorities I am aware of are my commanding officer, Colonel Nathan R. Jessup, and the Lord.
Oh my gosh, bro. He is hardcore. Brother said, the sons of Nathan and the Lord our God. Woo.
Lance Corporal Dawson was given a below-average rating because he had committed a crime.
It's because he made a decision about the welfare of a Marine that was in
got him.
conflict with an order of yours. He was punished. Is that right?
You got him.
Lance Corporal Dawson...
Can Dawson determine on his own which orders he's going to follow?
No, he cannot.
A lesson he learned after the Curtis Bell incident, am I right?
I would think so.
If you had ordered Dawson to give Santiago a code red...
I specifically ordered those men.
Is it reasonable
not
to think he would have
Santiago.
disobeyed you again?
Lieutenant, don't answer that.
You don't have to, I'm through.
Lieutenant Kendrick, did you order Lance Corporal Dawson and Private Downey to give Willie
Man,
Santiago
look at
a
him.
code
He hot.
Lieutenant Kendrick, did
no,
you?
No, I did not.
Thank you.
Bro, he was shaking. His head was shaking. He was on fire.
I got the Tower Chief's log from that night. Jessup's telling the truth. 6 a.m. flight was the first plane out.
Let me see this.
He lied. He lied. So you can't put him on the stand. He lied. If he lies one thing, you can't trust him, man.
We'll put Markinson on the stand and we'll deal with Jessup's refusal to transfer Santiago, and he'll testify to the forged transfer, and that'll be enough. That and Downey's testimony really ought to be enough.
It ain't gonna happen, man. Something gonna happen. So if he got enough to change it to the... That's tough.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Santiago, I was William's
Killed
executive
himself.
officer.
No.
I knew your son vaguely.
They put their suit on when they kill themselves.
Son is dead for only one reason. I wasn't strong enough to stop it.
Yeah, that's what is a deathbed confession.
Sir? Well, if you didn't make it back to the barracks until 1645, how could you be in your room at 1620? Did you ever actually hear Lieutenant Kendrick order a code red?
Well, Hal said that...
Private, did you ever actually hear Lieutenant Kendrick order a code red?
Yes, Captain. I was given an order by my squad leader, Lance Corporal Harold W. Dawson, United States Marine Corps, and I followed it.
Man, how do you not know that? How do you miss that? That's a complete miss. How does that happen? Oh, of course.
Are you drunk?
Well,
pretty much.
He missed. How he missed that, though? That's a big miss. That's a big whiff, bro. That's a big whiff, man.
Danny, it was a setback. But we fix it and move on to Markinson.
Boom.
Markinson's dead.
That's another hit. That's really what got him. That's really what got him.
You wanted to see Jessup's reaction when you asked for the transfer order. You had an instinct, and it was confirmed by Markinson. Now, damn it, let's put Jessup on the stand and end this thing.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. You were sick the day they taught law at law school.
You put him on the stand, and you get it from him.
Oh, we get it from him.
Thank you for playing. Should we or should we not follow the advice of the galactically stupid?
Dude, a good actor, though, man. Tom Cruise is a good actor. He did a good job. That boy showed some passion right there.
You think my father would have?
With the evidence we got? Not in a million years. What would you do?
Dang, man. He gonna do it up. Put the dude on the stand.
Joe, I apologize. I was angry. I'm sorry about what I said. I'm gonna put Jessup on the stand.
Dang, he gonna lose his court martial. He gonna be court martialed, man. Lose his license to practice law.
I say we hit Jessup with the phony transfer order.
It's a transfer order without a witness.
We have a witness.
A dead witness.
And in the hands of a lesser attorney, that'd be a problem.
Oh, look at this. Last night he's swimming in Jack Daniels, and now he can leave tall buildings in a single bound.
I'm getting my second wind.
And now you think you can get him to just say it?
I think he wants to say it. I think he's pissed off that he's got to hide from us. I think he wants to say that he made a command decision and that's the end of it. He eats breakfast 300 yards away from 4,000 Cubans that are trained to kill him.
He do a lot of gritty, grimy work. Grunt work. He's doing some grunt work, man. That's what real lawyers do. If they passionate enough to try and get you off. And this brother gets paid either way. He's basically a, what do you call that, a public defender. They just got a good one. Probably get paid a lot better than a public defender, though.
When you're out there today, if you feel like it's not going to happen, don't go for it.
I guess because she knows what the answer or the problem or what will happen if he does do that. He can get some serious trouble because she's internal affairs. She's the one that handles that stuff. And she'll tear him apart.
Defense calls Colonel Nathan Jessup.
Oh man, dude. This brother carries himself with some weight. He's something else. He got weight that he carries, man. He's a freaking colonel.
Colonel Nathan R. Jessup, Commanding Officer, Marine Ground Forces, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.
Thank you, sir.
Dang, yeah, he's a G. And they said he's about to go up for like Secret Service or something like that. Some kind of high-ranking stuff.
We thank you for bringing this to our attention. Move on, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
I told Kendrick to tell his men that Santiago wasn't to be touched.
And did you give...
I felt his life might be in danger once word of the letter got out.
Grave danger?
Is there another kind?
Bro say grave danger? Is there another kind?
You were leaving for one day. You packed a bag and made 3 phone calls. Santiago was leaving for the rest of his life. He hadn't called a soul.
Circumstantial, though. But that's good. Circumstantial, though.
The fact is, there was no transfer order. Santiago wasn't going anywhere.
Mere a high-ranking Marine officer in the desperate hope that the mere appearance of impropriety will win him points with the court members. That Lieutenant Caffey be reprimanded for his conduct and the witness be excused with the court's deepest apologies.
Overruled.
Your Honor.
The objection is noted.
Oh, overruled. He got just thinking. He got just. Hey.
No, it's not. Now, are these really the questions that I was called here to answer? Phone calls and footlockers? Please tell me that you have something more, Lieutenant.
Dang.
These 2 Marines are on trial for their lives.
That boy go. He.
Lieutenant Caffey.
He's don't do it. Don't do it.
Thanks, Danny. I love Washington.
Excuse me. I didn't dismiss you.
Man.
I'd appreciate if he would address me as Colonel or Sir. I believe I've earned it.
And the witness will address this court as Judge or Your Honor.
Oh!
I've earned it.
Oh. Man, I'm pretty certain I earned it.
Defense will be calling Airman Cecil O'Malley and Airman Anthony Rodriguez. A moment ago...
Check the tower logs, for Christ's sake.
Well, we'll get to the airman in just a minute, sir.
He wavering. He wavering.
Lieutenant Kendrick was clear on what you wanted?
Crystal.
Any chance Lieutenant Kendrick ignored the order?
Ignored the order?
Any chance he forgot about it?
No.
Any chance Lieutenant Kendrick left your office and said, the old man is wrong? When Lieutenant Kendrick spoke to the platoon and ordered them not to touch Santiago, any chance they ignored him?
You ever served in an infantry unit, son?
No, sir.
Ever served in a forward area?
But how did it get down to him? To Dawson? If they don't break orders, they follow orders.
If you gave an order that Santiago wasn't to be touched, and your orders are always followed, then why would Santiago be in danger?
Oh my. That is. Ooh! That is good.
Your men never take matters in their own hands. Your men follow orders or people die. So Santiago shouldn't have been in any danger at all, should he have, Colonel?
You snotty little bastard.
Your Honor, I'd like to ask for a recess.
I'd like an answer to the question, Judge.
The court will wait for an answer.
Oh, the judge bad too, because he got older.
That Santiago wasn't to be touched.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
You have the luxury of not knowing what I know, that Santiago's death, while tragic, probably saved lives, and my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives.
Did you order the code red?
I did the job.
Did you order the code red? You're goddamn right I did!
Got him. He 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 got him. He's like, what? He got him.
Colonel, what's going on? I did my job. I do it again. I'm gonna get on a plane and go on back to my base.
You're not going anywhere, Colonel.
Ho, ho, ho.
All you did was weaken a country today, Caffey. That's all you did. You put people's lives in danger.
Dang, man. That brother said you weakened the country. You weakened the country. That brother got some bold words, man. Dang, it's like they were willing to sweep all of it on the rug until he literally flat out said it in front of everybody.
On the charge of murder, not guilty. Charge of conduct unbecoming a United States Marine, guilty as charged.
That's the worst one for him, man. He's like, how can they say I did something that was dishonorable when that was what I was told to do?
Colonel Jessup said he ordered the code red. What did we do wrong?
It's not that simple.
What did we do wrong? We did nothing wrong.
Yeah, we did. We were supposed to fight for people who couldn't fight for themselves. We were supposed to fight for Willie.
You don't need to wear a patch in your arm to have honor.
Hut!
There's an officer on deck.
Because he put his hands in his pocket last time. This time he gave us a salute. Boy, he broke, dude. Jack Nicholson went off, too, man. He's strong, dude. That boy, he can act. He killed it. Dude, that movie was fire, bro. That movie was so cold. That was so good, man. Dang. That is a beast of a movie, man. And to me, I felt like that was actually like really true to, I don't know, I ain't never been in no trial or nothing like that, but that seemed like that was what it would really be like, dude. Boy, that's military court, so I know that's a bit different than free world court. So that's nuts, man. Tom Cruise, excellent, smart dude. You know what I'm saying? Just going to Harvard, dude, it was like in his blood. His pops was the greatest trial lawyer ever. A lot of movies, at least the ones I've seen with Tom Cruise, man, here lately have been about Father Shadow. But this was a good one. This was a good one. Demi Moore, she, you know what I'm saying, like a bloodhound, searching out the answers, the clues. She'd do it kind of clumsily, like a bull, just running stuff over. But she was doing it. She was doing it, man. And oh boy, he had kind of like the moral compass, kind of like the framework in which maybe we should look at these things, you know, because, yeah, he said it right. He's like, yes and yes. Do you believe him? Or do you think they need to go to jail? He said, yes, I believe them. And yes, they need to go to jail. Because you can choose to do the right thing despite the orders that you were given, man. That's a real nuanced thing anyway. I've been in a few classes here lately about morality and honoring the government, honoring your authorities. But up to what point does that happen? At the same time, I've been watching Band of Brothers too. And in this last episode, it was just talking about at what point is this person culpable of the actions? This is talking about the Germans in regards to the war, the concentration camps. Did they turn a blind eye? Is that passively allowing that to happen, or is that actively allowing it to happen, man? There's a quote, not sure who it's by, but it says that I'm not even really sure how the quote goes, really, but it says, like, the only thing it takes for evil to overcome is when good men stand by and do nothing. That's a heartbeat of this movie, man. At least, dude, he didn't stand by and do nothing. And the goal that Demi wanted to happen, happened. Bro, but the Colonel shouldn't have said that to the Colonel Judge, because Colonel was like, dress me as Colonel. I don't know what kind of show you're running here, dude. And he was like, you can address me as Judge or Your Honor. I think I've earned the respect. Woo! Because, see, that son, he got that big head. He thinking that just because he's done all these things, you know what I'm saying, that he could just crush other folks. He looks at them as being nothing. But that's the position that he was given, is so that he can serve those people under them, not rule over them. Serve them, man. And that what it's supposed to, and that what it says, serve our country? Serve our country, not rule our country, man. You know, but I do give all credit and honor due to them, man, for the things that they've done, because that is something I couldn't even fathom to do. Like I said, I've been watching Band of Brothers, and it showed an episode where he was under the thing, just scared to death. So I know, man. I know. I don't know, actually. But it is a scary thing. Man, I've been going on too long, man. I'll talk to you guys later. I appreciate checking me out, man, watching this show. And I'll see y'all guys in the next video.